So Bishops riding some momentum here. McGriskin, now he's got some zip on that pass all of a sudden. Maybe he just needed to get some points on the board to grip that ball a little better.
Could be, but you're right. There, that pass was more crisp, and the rope was straight out there. They puts a little more into it. So pick up those 5 and 6 yards, what they did last drive. Puts a little more into it. So pick up those 5 and 6 yards, what they did last drive. That's the secret. And then if you have to, you can go on the odd third down. But right now, they're feeling good about themselves for sure.
That's the best looking ball that McGriskin has thrown all game, and it goes to one of his favorite receivers, Pierre Mass. 2nd and 5. McGriskin, deep drop, gets it away quickly. Ball is up. Interception made, but did it hit the turf?
I believe it hit the turf, but we haven't got a call. And there it is right there. And the official makes the call that it did hit the turf.
So McGriskin with the deep drop, and then 1, 2.
Right there, it touched the ground.
Five yards, calling it the St.fx 54. After that huge hit on the quarterback, Silas Fanian, in the turnover, Bishop's trying to drive and get some points. McGriskin, couple of steps back into the pocket, gets it away quickly, and the catch is made out there at about the 46-yard line, we'll call it.
Well, a beautiful looking throw, an even better catch. Nathan Lupien, he's down, but he gets himself his body open in good position and makes the catch.
Two backs in the backfield, fake the handoff to Gregoire. They're going to go to the end zone. Mass is there, and just beyond the reach of number 14 in white Mass. In on coverage was number 6, Jay Turnsick, for the X-Men.
Well, it's interesting, you know, the Bishop skaters, and he gets blocking up front. He gets this ball away. And now you see here, the hands on, both players looking for a position, and they're, you know, Bishop.
Their team, 3rd and long, big time here for Bishops.
This is not a good play. They should have went for the field goal.
McGriskin trying to find a receiver. He's got one, but it's going to be well short, well covered there. Najim was the receiver, but you see the celebration from X defensively. Bishops had a chance with the turnover off the interception by Guadfell, but the X defense stands strong.
Yeah, don't understand this call. They're in close enough. The wind's not going to affect that field goal. They need to put 3 points on the board, anything on the board to feel better about what you're doing.
Bishops capitalize. McGriskin fakes the handoff, looking to his right. He's got a receiver over there, goes over Mass, and it's caught by Najim Lokman. So Najim with the big territory on their own 11. McGriskin trying to find a rhythm. Hands it off. Let's see if they can get something going as Gregoire carries it up. Seven yards. 2nd and 10. Bishops from their own 32. McGriskin, a couple of steps straight back into the pocket. Tried to go to his right, but it's knocked down very quickly. Great play there by the defense of St.fx, and it's number 96, Hunter Mousseau.
Yeah, Mousseau does a great job. You know what I always say, can't get to him, get the hands up, and he does right there.
Eight yards to get to that first down marker. Ball on the 54 of Bishops. Flag flies right away. McGriskin went over the middle, and the pass was bobbled there. They're 35. McGriskin signals motion from the receiver, decides to hand it off, and tough yards up the middle. From the 38, McGriskin in the gun, hands it off, fakes the handoff, zips it up the middle. Pass was deflected, and perhaps an opportunity for the interception, but it goes down to the ground. But good coverage in the middle of the field by St.fx.
Well, watch and see if the deflection is by their own team, by Bishop. It looks like an underneath receiver. Let's have a look. Hard to tell. Right there, underneath receiver touches it, makes it more difficult for the second man deeper down, and so they'll have to punt the ball away. One from the U.S. and players from and players from 6 different provinces in Canada. So they are a real national and international composition. And you know that they will be back next year even stronger. And we saw them beat Mount Alice and Francophone-speaking people at the beginning of the game. They have brought a lot of color and excitement.
They have indeed.
To this conference.
Yeah, tremendous addition to the Atlantic University Conference football conference are the Bishops Gators, as we see McGriskin and the rest of the Gators not giving up, fighting. St.fx just buckled down. Malcolm Bussey got going. Fanion started to hook up with his brother Isaac Fanion on the pass and catch. And then St.fx, no looking back. Took the lead back, kept on going, and with 2:10 to go, 15-point lead for St.fx. Bishops on offense. McGriskin looks one way, looks the other, decides to run it. and he runs it right into the defense of St.fx, right at that midfield stripe on the big X logo.
Now he got an eventual push and everything, and I'd like some unruly results.
McGriskin dropping back, 1st and 10, over the middle, pass is caught. Has it, gets away from a couple of tacklers, and he's going to get a few more yards. Good catch and nice run after the catch by Najum.
Okay, the result of that is not only a good pass and a good pattern, but it's a result that STfx is willing to give up a lot of cushion, and you see it right there. You didn't get that earlier in the game. Right now they're going to make you work for everything you get, and so keep it in front of yourselves. Keep it in front. So here a 1st down from the X 28-yarder. On in close play, fumbles, etc. Pass, caught balls, etc. So they do certainly a fantastic job, etc. So they do certainly a fantastic job.
McGriskin, pass just beyond the outstretched arms of the intended receiver, Lokim Najum.
He was cutting in. He had been going down the hash marks, and then he cut it in. When he cut it in, the ball was just a little too far out.
So St.fx does indeed look like they'll have the book passage to Ontario, and in particular and specifically Western University for the Mitchell Bowl next week. McGriskin, quick little pass, catches it, is Gregoire, and finishing off an undefeated season in the Atlantic University Sport Football Conference, and will be going to play in the Mitchell Bowl. But first things first, McGriskin on 3rd and 4, gets it over to Shillingford. Out of the loss, but again, maybe a little something to feel kind of good about. And let's face it, a lot of these players will be back into the program next year, and they'll look back at this, and they'll look back at some of the positive things they did. McGriskin again. McGriskin again. He's going to go to the end zone, taking a shot. Receiver there, and I think actually it was Burnett who ended up being more like a defensive back